pine trees deep in holy ground, a creek that flowed like racing streams, where I laid down my worn-out dreams. The preacher was the thunder's roll, the choir sang in whippoorwill tone. I found my knees beneath the pines and left behind old city lights. Backroad baptism, muddy feet, washed in rain, not in a seat. No stained glass, just heaven's blue. And the Lord said, son, I still see you. I'd strayed so far, forgot my name, got drunk on pride, then drowned in shame. But out there where the blacktop ends, I met myself and made amends. The preacher was the thunder's roll, the choir sang in whippoorwill tone. I found my knees beneath the pines and left behind old city lights. Backroad baptism, muddy feet, washed in rain, not in a sea. No stained glass, just heaven's blue. And the Lord said, son, I still see you. So every spring I walk alone to where I first was overthrown, and let the silence fill the space where I was touched by quiet grace. Backroad baptism, muddy feet, washed in rain, not in a seat. No stained glass, just heaven's blue. And the Lord said, son, I still see you.
With thread that matched in steady hands, I never thought about the cost of care. That's simple, yet it stands. You didn't ask, you didn't brag, just tied a knot and smoothed the sag. And from that moment, plain as day, I saw your heart sewn in the gray. Love don't always come with vows, sometimes it's stitched in quiet house. Close without a fight. Now every time I wear that shirt, I feel your touch like it still works. A little thread, a gentle seam can hold more weight than any dream. You didn't ask, you didn't brag, just tied a knot and smoothed the sag. And from that moment, plain as day, I saw your heart sewn in the gray. Love don't always come with vows, sometimes it's stitched in quiet house. A button back, a sleeve made right, you held me close without a fight. Shirt one day, I'll keep it in a box of mail, and know that love is strong and deep in little things we choose to keep. Love don't always come with vows, sometimes it's stitched in quiet house. A button back, a sleeve made right, you held me close without a fight.
up where the taxis honk. I learned to ride on Granddad's donk. She wears her heels through sidewalk cracks. I've got mud dried on my slacks. They all said we would never fit, but truth don't care about folks who quit. She likes her jazz, I hum George Strait, and somehow still it feels like fate. Concrete and clover found a way to bloom beneath both night and day. She calls me cowboy, I say babe, and we both laugh that love can save. She orders lattes, talks too fast. I sip my brew and let her blast. We dance to beats both wild and slow, and make a home where hearts can grow. They all said we would never fit, but truth don't care about folks who quit. She likes her jazz, I hum George Strait, and somehow still it feels like fate. Concrete and clover found a way to bloom beneath both night and day. She calls me cowboy, I say babe, and we both laugh that love can save. It ain't about the place you start, but how two roads can share one heart. She changed my boots, I shaped her view, and found one world made just for two. Concrete and clover found a way to bloom beneath both night and day. She calls me cowboy, I say babe, and we both laugh that love can save. She taps the wheel at every red. 3 fingers light like she's a drum. She doesn't even turn her head, just plays a beat, then hums and hums. The radio don't play her song, but she still taps and rolls along. And in that rhythm I can find the calm that keeps my restless mind. I don't need maps or guiding stars, not when her fingers know the bars of every pause the road might make. She gives the stillness its own shade. Sometimes she sways just ever so, and bites her lip at yellow light, the kind of dance you barely know, but it still moves the air just right. The radio don't play her song, but she still taps and rolls along. And in that rhythm I can find the calm that keeps my restless mind. I don't need maps or guiding stars, not when her fingers know the bars of every pause the road might make. its own shade. So when the world's too fast to breathe, I'll ride with her and never leave. And every red light we go through, she'll drum a love forever true. I don't need maps or guiding stars, not when her fingers know the bars of every pause the road might make. She gives the stillness its own shade. Was far from winter's breath, the world outside a muted blur. But through the steam you turn your head, and I forgot the way things were. You didn't wave, you didn't smile, just held my gaze for half a mile. But in that look the cafe hushed, and all my hurried thoughts were crushed. We never spoke a single phrase, but something passed through window haze, a warmth that made the cold retreat. Two hearts in silence, soft and sweet. Wiped a circle with your sleeve. I traced it back, then broke my stare. It wasn't much, but I believe that moment left a whisper there. You didn't wave, you didn't smile, just held my gaze for half a mile. But in that look the cafe hushed, and all my hurried thoughts were crushed. We never spoke a single phrase, but something passed through window haze, a warmth that made the cold retreat. Two hearts in silence, soft and sweet. Now every winter that I see, a fogged up pain brings you to me, a fleeting glance that didn't stay, but left its mark in softest way. We never spoke a single phrase, but something passed through window haze, a warmth that made the cold retreat. Two hearts in silence, soft and sweet. Tough on county roads, learned how to drive and skin a toe. Her mama prayed, her daddy swore, but she kept looking past the door. She said, this town's too small to breathe, I've got wild dreams I need to leave. With a lipstick bright and gas tank full, she tore out fast, her heart was full. There's gravel in her heels tonight, dust cloud trails and pale moonlight. She ain't scared of big city wheels, she's got fire and gravel in her heels. called last June from Baton Rouge, said life is loud but dreams are huge. Still keeps a photo by her bed of cornfield skies and what folks said. She said this town's too small to breathe, I got wild dreams I need to leave. With lipstick bright and gas tank full, she tore out fast, her heart was full. There's gravel in her heels tonight, dust cloud trails in pale moonlight. She ain't scared of big city wheels, she's got fire and gravel in her heels. To hear the creek and porch lights sing, but she won't stay, the road still calls. She was born to outrun these walls. There's gravel in her heels tonight, dust cloud trails in pale moonlight. She ain't scared of big city wheels, she's got fire and gravel in her heels. Drop in the bowl, that clink that says you're finally here. No trumpet call, no evening stroll, just quiet proof you're drawing near. It's not the door or creaking floor that tells me more than ever before, but how you toss those silver rings and fill the house with simple things. The sound that settles in that dish beats any grand romantic wish. For all I need is that small tone to know I'll never sleep alone. You take your shoes off slow and low, then hum a line from yesterday. And though you never tell me so, that key drop means you're here to stay. It's not the door or creaking floor that tells me more than ever before, but how you toss those silver rings and fill the house with simple things. The sound that settles in that dish beats any grand romantic wish. For all I need is that small tone to know I'll never sleep alone. Swap out bowls or scatter, then I'll still wait for that little cling that tells me home walks in with wings. The sound that settles in that dish beats any grand romantic wish. For all I need is that small tone to know I'll never sleep alone. Pews are lawn chairs with duct tape seams, steeples a TV antenna leaning, preacher pours communion wine in a jelly jar that's seen better times. The rain plays hymns on this tin roof choir, while the propane heater stokes its fire. We ain't got much, but we got this light flickering through Appalachian night. This ain't the house that glory built, just war wounds and a quilt of guilt. But when Pete reads from that water-stained page, for one holy moment we turn the page. Mary Lou sings off-key and loud. Her teeth are gone, but her faith's unbowed. The collection place, an old hubcap, rattling with prescriptions and loose tobacco scraps. The rain plays hymns on this tin roof choir, while the propane heater stokes its fire. We ain't got much, but we got this light flickering through Appalachian night. This ain't the house that glory built, just war wounds and a quilt of guilt. But when Pete reads from that water-stained page, for one holy moment we turn the page. The county says we're squatting here, but God don't care about deeds clear. When the sheriff comes with eviction scrawl, we'll just move this church down the road a hall. This ain't the house that glory built, just war wounds and a quilt of guilt. But when Pete reads from that water-stained page, for one holy moment we turn the page.
It's coffee poured without a cue. It's growing old with more to do. You hum a line from something old. I fake the words and miss a beat, but somehow still our rhythm holds. In buttered bread and shuffling feet, we don't need grand romantic shows, just morning light and soft hellos. And every crunch we share at dawn is proof that love keeps hanging on. Love isn't loud, it doesn't boast. It's toast for two and second toast. It's coffee poured without a cue. It's growing old with more to do. We've had our storms, we felt the chill, but mornings bring us back until the simplest bite, the quiet chew, reminds me I'm still home with isn't loud, it doesn't boast. It's toast for two and second toast. It's coffee poured without a cue. It's growing old with more to do.
Let me choose the side where light comes in and blankets stay. It's not in vows or words implied, just where you sleep and where I lay. Some love is loud, some makes a scene, but ours is quiet, deep, serene. You shift, I smile, no need to speak. Your warmth has held me every week. I don't need roses on the sill or songs you play with practice skill. I only need what you don't show, the warm side of pillow. Morning sun, but fold the sheet I never do. You never say that I'm the one, but everything you do says true. Some love is loud, some makes a scene, but ours is quiet, deep, serene. You shift, I smile, no need to speak. Your warmth has held me every week. I don't need roses on the sill or songs you play with practice skill. I only need what you don't show, the warm side of the pillow. And if the night gets long and bare, I'll reach across and find you there. No need for light or word or sound. Your love is where I settle down. I don't need roses on the sill or songs you play with practice skill. I only need what you don't show, the warm side of the pillow. You bring the cold before I shiver. You pour the tea just how I like. You leave the porch light on at dusk, without a word, without a fuss. It's not the grand, it's not the loud, it's how you show up in a crowd and find my face without a cue, like you were born just knowing you. You never make me ask or chase. You read my silence, hold my space. You speak in acts, not fancy lines, and that's the kind of love that shines. My shirt's the way I hate, but somehow now it feels like fate. You hum off key, but I still grin, 'cause every wrong just draws me in. It's not the grand, it's not the loud, it's how you show up in a crowd and find my face without a cue, like you were born just knowing you. You never make me ask or chase. You read my silence, hold my space. You speak in acts, not fancy lines, and that's the kind of love that shines. Some need the sky to write their names, but you just hold me in the same. Old arms that never need to prove the quiet strength of steady love. You never make me ask or chase. You read my silence, hold my space. You speak in acts, not fancy lines, and that's the kind of love that shines. Once that chilly night, then claimed it like it fit just right. Now every time the wind blows cold, I see you in that navy fold. It smells like you, it hugs like me. It's more than cotton, it's our key to memories that stretch and stay, like lazy laughs on rainy days. That borrowed hoodie holds our years, soaked in perfume, hugs and tears. You never gave it back, and still it fits us both, it always will. I found it tossed upon your chair. You wore it while you brushed your hair, and now it's stitched into my view. A second skin that smells like you. It smells like you, it hugs like me. It's more than cotton, it's our key to memories that stretch and stay, like lazy laughs on rainy days. That borrowed hoodie holds our years, soaked in perfume, hugs and tears. You never gave it back, and still it fits us both, it always will. Someday we'll pass it to our kid, say mom once wore it when she hid from heartbreak storms or just the chill, and found my love inside that fill. That borrowed hoodie holds our years, soaked in perfume, hugs and tears. You never gave it back, and still it fits us both, it always will. spurs in someone's hat, boots 2 sizes big and flat. My rope was frayed, my jeans were tight, but I signed up to ride that night. They laughed and said I'd last a sec. The bull would toss me on my neck, but I held on and prayed real hard, with half a plan and double heart. Borrowed spurs, a busted grin, but I showed up and jumped right in. A cowboy ain't the gear he wears, it's grit that rides through doubt and stares. The crowd went wild when I let go, flat on my back but full of glow. I limped out with a bruised up pride, still grinning wide from that short ride. They laughed and said I'd last a sec. The bull would toss me on my neck, but I held on and prayed real hard, with half a plan and double heart. Borrowed spurs, a busted grin, but I showed up and jumped right in. A cowboy ain't the gear he wears, it's grit that rides through doubt and stares. Now every time I see those boots hung on a wall with all the truths, I smile and tip my faded brim to where the real ride starts within. Borrowed spurs, a busted grin, but I showed up and jumped right in. A cowboy ain't the gear he wears, it's grit that rides through doubt and stares. We watched the fireflies blink and fade, your shoulder brushing into mine. The stars had barely even stayed, but time with you had slowed just fine. The swing let out a quiet creak, but neither one of us would speak. That silence held more weight than sound. Our hearts just rocked with feet unbound. You didn't promise forever here, just gave me stillness close and clear. And in that swing's familiar sway, you showed me love won't run away. Heat still clung to every beam. You sipped sweet tea, I sang off key. It wasn't magic, just a dream that felt like home inside of me. The swing let out a quiet creak, but neither one of us would speak. That silence held more weight than sound. Our hearts just rocked with feet unbound. You didn't promise forever here, just gave me stillness close and clear. And in that swing's familiar sway, you showed me love won't run away. And if that pole showed me love won't run away. Down in faded ink with notes like stir, but not too fast. I've used it more than I could think to bring the past into the glass. The page is torn, the corners curl, but it still tastes like our old world. And every spice you told me try still lingers warm, still makes me cry. I'm still using your recipe, each step a thread that tethers me. Not just the dish, but how it feels to love through handwritten ideals. Smile here and don't forget right next to where the oven warms. I never burned it once, and yet the missing you still overforms. The page is torn, the corners curl, but it still tastes like our old world. And every spice you told me try still lingers warm, still makes me cry. I'm still using your recipe, each step a thread that tethers me. Not just the dish, but how it feels to love through handwritten ideals. I frame the card above the stove, so even when I'm cooking slow, I feel you near in every stir, and love the meal because it's hers. I'm still using your recipe, each step a thread that tethers me. Not just the dish, but how it feels to love through handwritten ideals. You close your book with quiet grace, a finger marks the page you love, then turn to me with softened face, like words have drifted from above. The stories in the chapters fade, but something lingers where you lay, your eyes still glowing from the lines, now looking into what is mine. It's not the tale you just let go, but how you pause and breathe it slow. And in that hush before we sleep, you give me something I can keep. The lamp is dim, the pillow worn, you tuck the cover chin. And though the house no longer hums, the moment feels like we begin. The stories end, the chapters fade, but something lingers where you lay. Your eyes still glowing from the lines, now looking into what is mine. It's not the tale you just let go, but how you pause and breathe it slow. And in that hush before we sleep, you give me something I can keep. So read your heart out page by page, I'll hold you close in every stage. And when the spine is worn and shook, I'll still be here when you close the book. It's not the tale you just let go, but how you pause and breathe it slow. And in that hush before we sleep, you give me something I can keep. The swing still sways, though you ain't near. That oak tree hums a tune. Sincere, a sundress ghost still haunts the breeze and whispers through the dying leaves. The grass grew high where we once lay, that just folds like yesterday. August never felt so cruel since you left. This town's a fool. August after you is dry and long. Every sunset feels just wrong. You were summer's final tune. Now all that's left is dust and gloom. I walked past where the fireflies played, where you first smiled and danced and stayed. But now the pond's gone dull and gray, without your laugh to light the way. The grass grew high where we once lay, now it just folds like yesterday. August never felt so cruel since you left. This town's a fool. August after you is dry and long. Every sunset feels just wrong. You were summer's final tune. Now all that's left is dust and gloom. Next year the heat will rise again, but I won't wait the way I did then. I'll write your name in morning dew, then watch it fade like August too. August after you is dry and long. Every sunset feels just wrong. You were summer's final tune. Now all that's left is dust and gloom. She said she baked love like grandma's pies, served it cold with a side of deceit, dressed in sweet tea and alibis, left her boots and a crooked receipt. She kissed like truth but tasted fake, left my truck and heart both in her way, told me forever before she fled, with my cousin and my cornbread. Cornbread and whiskey lies, sugar coat in southern skies. Now I drink what she left behind, and laugh like I ain't lost my mind. Talked like fire, danced like rain, stole my dog and half my shed, took my name like it was plain, hung it out by the chicken shed. She kissed like truth but tasted fake, left my truck and heart both in her wake, told me forever before she fled, with my cousin and my cornbread. Cornbread and whiskey lies, sugar coat in southern skies. Now I drink what she left behind and laugh like I ain't lost my mind. I kept her photo on my fridge next to beer and last night's grits, but every time I look I see a girl who conned the recipe. Cornbread and whiskey lies, sugar coat in southern skies. Now I drink what she left behind and laugh like I ain't lost my mind, and laugh like I ain't lost my mind. She don't need words to know my mind, just sees the cracks I try to hide. I blink, she nods, we've said enough. Her love's not loud, but it's tough. I never like to let folks in, but she just smiled and walked right in. No need for keys or secret look. She reads me like an open book. She reads me like a book with ease, turns every page, no need to please. She finds the lines I thought were gone and makes the quiet feel like a song. Parts I skip and laughs at notes I scribbled quick. She keeps each chapter close and true and never asks for something new. I never like to let folks in, but she just smiled and walked right in. No need for keys or secret look. She reads me like an open book. She reads me like a book with ease, turns every page, no need to please. She finds the lines I thought were gone and makes the quiet feel like song. One day when I forget my name, she'll hold the plot and feel the same. 'Cause love like hers don't need a hook. It just keeps turning through the book. She reads me like a book with ease, turns every page, no need to please. She finds the lines I thought were gone makes the quiet feel like song.
You always steal the blanket first. A tug, a twist, then you curl tight. I sigh like it's a little curse, but secretly it feels just right. Your feet are cold, your hands are warm. You kick and twist like some small storm. And though I grumble, roll and groan, you turn this bed into our home. It's not about the stolen sheep, but how your chaos feels complete. And wrapped in half a quilt or less, I find myself in love's own mess. The moonlight lands across your face. You murmur words from half a dream, and I just stay content in place. Inside your world, no need to scheme. Your feet are cold, your hands are warm. You kick and twist like some small storm. And though I grumble, roll and groan, you turn this bed into our home. It's not about the stolen sheep, but how your chaos feels complete. And wrapped in half a quilt or less, I find myself in love's own mess. So steal away and take your share. I'll meet you where the blankets tear. For even pulled on either side, you still end up curled by my side. It's not about the stolen sheep, but how your chaos feels complete. And wrapped in half a quilt or less, I find myself in love's own mess.
The dryer eats our socks again. We never find the matching pair. But somehow in this chaos then, your laughter fills the empty air. You hold one red, I hold one blue, and still we dance like socks or two. It's not about what goes to waste, but how we love in missing space. We never got it all just right, but made a home from wrong and bright. Two socks lost, but love complete. We're mismatched hearts with steady beat. Our meals are sometimes toast and jam, but you still hum the in-between, and I still reach to hold your hand. You hold one red, I hold one blue, and still we dance like socks or two. It's not about what goes to waste, but how we love in missing space. We never got it all just right, but made a home from wrong and right. Two socks lost but love complete. We're mismatched hearts with steady beat. So if the world says we're a mess, I'll say we're made of nothing less than all the things we didn't find. But filled with you, I never mind. We never got it all just right, but made a home from wrong and right. Two socks lost but love complete. We're mismatched hearts with steady beat.
I close the shop and hit the lights, drive back through sleepy yellow nights. But even when I'm still alone, I feel your arms, you beat me home. The porch lights on, the window glows, but it's your love that really shows. No matter how the day may roam, you always find a way back home. You always beat me home somehow. Before I park or turn around, you're in the walls, the air, the tone. You make this house a heart, a home. The kettle hums, the socks are warm, your note reads, dinner's on, stay calm. And though the road was cold and wide, I found my warmth there deep inside. The porch lights on, the window glows, but it's your love that really shows. No matter how the day may roam, you always find a way back home. You always beat me home somehow. Before I park or turn around, you're in the walls, the air, the tone. You make this house a heart, a home. Someday when wheels no longer spin and roads grow quiet, thin and thin, I'll still believe when I feel alone, your love will always beat me home. You always beat me home somehow. Before I park or turn around, you're in the walls, the air, the tone. You make this house a heart, a home. We fold the towels and match the socks. You hum along to nothing much, and every crease and every box is love disguised in simple touch. The basket's full but never dull when sharing space with someone whole. And though it's small, this chore we do, it binds my every breath to you. Love hides in cotton, in the care of sleeves aligned with quiet flair. You fold my shirt and lift me high in ways no words could justify. You smile when finding sleeves of mine still warm from where the night before. And I would trade the grandest wine for quiet minutes by this drawer. The basket's full but never dull when sharing space with someone whole. And though it's small, this chore we do, it binds my every breath to you. Love hides in cotton, in the care of sleeves aligned with quiet flair. You fold my shirt and lift me high in ways no words could justify. No vows were said, no crowd was near, but still your hands bring comfort here. I'll hold this life, just you and me, and stacks of folded harmony. Love hides in cotton, in the care of sleeves aligned with quiet flair. You fold my shirt and lift me high in ways no words could justify.
Traced a hard and window mist, then drew a road that bent upstate. We laughed and planned a life like this, with fog and love to navigate. Your finger moved, then paused midline. You whispered, "This is yours and mine." And though it blurred as wipers swiped, that dream stayed real beneath the night. We made a map without a name, on glass and hope and winter flame. 1,000 turns we'd never seen, still felt like home with you between. Snow came fast, the headlights low, but you just smiled and turned the heat. The world went white, we didn't know, but in your glance it felt complete. Your finger moved, then paused midline. You whispered, "This is yours and mine." And though it blurred as wipers swiped, that dream stayed real beneath the night. We made a map without a name, on glass and hope and winter flame. 1,000 turns we'd never seen, still felt like home with you between. Some chase a path with perfect view. I'll follow fog if it leads to you. And every mile that's not yet shown feels clearer when we're not alone. We made a map without a name, on glass and hope and winter flame. 1,000 turns we'd never seen, still felt like home with you between.
You kiss like Georgia afternoons, with heat that hangs and fades too soon. You move like slow July porch swings, and sing in tones the warm wind brings. Your laugh is sticky, soft and wide, like mason jars we drink beside. And every time you lean my way, it tastes like sun that wants to stay. You're sweet like summer peaches ripe, with lips that drip in pink daylight. I've had champagne, I've had the breeze, but none as wild and soft as these. Barefoot on gravel, you still shine, more golden than the county line. With skin that holds the glow of dusk, you turn my roughest day to trust. Your laugh is sticky, soft and wide, like mason jars we drink beside. And every time you lean my way, it tastes like sun that wants to stay. You're sweet like summer peaches ripe, with lips that drip in pink daylight. I've had champagne, I've had the breeze, but none as wild and soft as these. Let autumn come, let snowflakes land. I'll hold the syrup from your hand and close my eyes to taste again that sugar skin, that peach sweet grin. You're sweet like summer peaches ripe, with lips that drip in pink daylight. I've had champagne, I've had the breeze, but none as wild and soft as these.
Check the door at night, a twist, a pull, then one more check. Like love is found in doing right, not roses placed around the deck. That final click but now I wait to hear that sound, the closing voice that says we're home when all the lights have settled down. That final click before you turn feels warmer than the fire that burns. It says we're safe, we're home, we're still, without a word, without a thrill. It's not the way you touch my skin, but how you close the quiet in and keep the world beyond the frame, so I can dream inside your name. And if one day I go before, I hope you still lock every door and feel me standing in that sound, still turning keys where love is found. It's not the way you touch my skin, but how you close the quiet in and keep the world beyond the frame, so I can dream inside your name. She poured my coffee, winked real slow, asked if I was headed north or so. I said just driving till I heal. She laughed and said that's kinda real. We shared a booth, two broken folks, found comfort in some half-burned jokes. The jukebox played an old George Jones, and hearts got close though far from home. Truck stop love song, short and sweet, dusty boots and bacon grease, a midnight flame we couldn't keep, but it burned strong before the sleep. She had a ring she didn't wear, I had a past I didn't share, but under neon pink and blue, we told the truth like strangers do. We shared a booth, two broken folks, found comfort in some half-burnt jokes. The jukebox played an old George Jones, and hearts got close though far from home. Truck stop love song, short and sweet, dusty boots and bacon grease, a midnight flame we couldn't keep, but it burned strong before the sleep. We said goodbye with no regret, her eyes still hold what I forget, and sometimes in the rearview light I hear that song in Highway 9. Truck stop love song, short and sweet, dusty boots and bacon grease, a midnight flame we couldn't keep, but it burned strong before the sleep.
and her last words never clear. This town don't talk, but shadows grow. They whisper truths you shouldn't know. A name carved deep into the bark still glows when the forest turns dark. Where the pines don't sleep and the roads don't bend, the ghosts hold hands with the autumn wind. I lost her there one crimson fall. Now I see her face when the whippoorwills call. The sheriff drowned, the preacher fled. The moon hung low with a blood-red grin. Her house still sings when the fire's dead, and no one dares to look within. This town don't talk, but shadows grow. They whisper truths you shouldn't know. A name carved deep into the bark still glows when the forest turns dark. Where the pines don't sleep and the roads don't bend, the ghosts hold hands with the autumn wind. I lost her there one crimson fall. Now I see her face when the whippoorwills call.